In the spring of my senior year of high school, I made a movie called Split Second, following the story of a teenager about to get broken up with, and how time just stops for him when he realizes what's about to happen. So he takes that frozen second in his mind to flash back to some moments from his relationship. Being that this movie had pre-written dialogue from the contest it was for, my job was to arrange all of that vague dialogue that could be made into any movie into a story of my own. And because the dialogue was fairly limited, I had to fill out most of the movie with visuals, and those visuals needed sound. So I picked Mr. Brightside, but a down-tempo acoustic version by a band called Run River North. But this is a weird choice, I get that. You might be asking why Mr. Brightside was the right choice for this movie, especially over just some normal film score. For a 2-minute movie about a breakup, you might think that some basic violin and piano could get the message across that this is that kind of movie. The answer to this question is symbolism, and it was all inspired by this scene in Deadpool 2.
Talking away, oh, I don't know what I'm to say, I'll say it anyway. Today is another day to find you shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay?
Deadpool 2, among other things, is about the main character Wade trying to cross the barrier to be with his fiancée in the afterlife, and when he's finally reunited with her, we hear a down-tempo acoustic version of Take On Me that can only be described as hauntingly beautiful. I mean, seriously, I keep this song on all of my playlists. But much like my use of Mr. Brightside, why is an acoustic version of a pop song the best option for this scene? I mean, on a most obvious level, the soft romantic tone of the song fills out the atmosphere perfectly. And as we know, atmosphere is one of Aaron Copland's functions of music in film and video, so just by virtue of how it sounds, the song's already accomplishing something super important. But it's also symbolic to what we see happening in the scene. The Take On Me music video shows a man in love with a woman, and her pulling him across the barrier into her world, and that's exactly what's happening here. A man who's just trying to cross the barrier to be with the woman he loves, and he can finally do it. So even if you don't connect the premise of the music video to the scene with the movie, the lyrics in the song, like,
I'll be coming for you anyway,
tell you that this is a scene about love being reunited. So sure, you can have some orchestral strings and soft piano to make you feel all warm and fuzzy as you see Wade Wilson turn into Ryan Reynolds and finally be with Vanessa in the afterlife. Or, you could pair those visuals with the dulcet tones of acoustic Aha.
take on me, take me on.
Sorry I'm late. There's a bunch of handy-capable children who are stuck in
No.
a tree. No. But I did have to help a kid.
Yeah. He's got a terrible name.
It's just awful. Tried to tell him. Is this heaven?
It is now.
Suddenly, the music in the scene isn't just background filler. It's chock full of thematic, symbolic meaning that instrumental music just can't muster. This scene is perfect proof of how pop music and film can be great for communicating symbolism in a scene. And that's how it ties back to my movie.
What's this?
What does it look like?
Oh, why the attitude?
Kinda in the middle of something.
Sorry, do you need help?
No, not really.
Okay, I'll leave you alone.
Actually, can you hold this for a second while I put this in there?
What's it for?
If you're gonna ask questions, I can do it myself.
It's just the price I pay.
Like the acoustic version of Take On Me, this is down-tempo for the sake of tone, because the pop-punk style of the real Mr. Brightside just wouldn't fit at all. But the song itself is about jealousy, and the main character is jealous as he watches his past self get to be happy with the girl. So the premise of the song underscores character emotion, as the main guy flashes back to one of the good times with his soon-to-be ex-girlfriend.
Okay, geez. What am I supposed to do with this?
I don't know. What did I say about asking questions?
I don't know what you want from me. All I have is questions.
Not to mention, the tone of this cover communicates a key theme of the story. Something that once made you happy can later make you sad. A relationship that was once great can turn sour. A song that gets you dancing and singing along can also make you a bit wistful. This slow, down-tempo take on what is otherwise a very exciting song symbolizes the theme of the story that is visually communicated by the characters' relationship. I could have just used some slow, melancholy orchestral music that I found online, but all that would have done was just underline how melodramatic the movie already is. This cover of Mr. Brightside, on the other hand, underscores character emotion and is symbolic of the driving themes of the movie. Taking from the example of Deadpool 2, I realized how pop music can offer extra symbolism to a scene or a short film that ordinary film score just can't quite match.